Nell is a high school student who enjoys spending her evenings diving into classic literature, particularly Romeo and Juliet. On this particular evening, she's engrossed in the tragic love story. However, her peaceful night is interrupted by the loud, thumping music coming from her neighbor Woody's house. Woody, who lives next door, isn't just listening to the music. He's dancing around to it with little regard for how it might affect others. The noise makes it nearly impossible for Nell to concentrate on her reading, so she decides to confront him. She asks Woody to turn the music down. Instead of being considerate, Woody responds with a crude suggestion he'll lower the volume if Nell shows him her breasts. Nell is shocked and refuses angrily, but as she turns to leave, her shirt gets caught in tears, accidentally exposing her upper body. Embarrassed, she quickly covers herself and retreats to her house. The next morning, during breakfast, Nell's father hands her an envelope with a university logo on it. It's an invitation for an interview at a prestigious university, scheduled for the following week. Her parents are overjoyed by the news and try to boost their daughter's confidence, knowing how much this opportunity means to her. They shower her with encouragement, hoping to ease her nerves. Meanwhile, across the street, Woody is also having breakfast with his parents. His father proudly reminds him that he is the first in their family to have the chance to go to college. There's a big football game coming up, and Woody's father emphasizes the importance of performing well, as it could secure his future. This scene highlights the stark contrast between Nell and Woody's lives. They come from completely different worlds, with distinct family values and life priorities. Nell's day doesn't start off well when she misses the school bus. Woody, on the other hand, arrives at school in style. His friend Harry picks him up in a brand new convertible, blasting music as they speed down the road. As they drive, they spot Nell walking along the sidewalk. Harry, in a mischievous mood, decides to have some fun. He accelerates and drives through a puddle, splashing water all over Nell. Her carefully styled hair is ruined, leaving her soaked and humiliated. At school, Nell's new appearance draws sarcastic compliments from a boy with a similar hairstyle. When she crosses paths with Woody and his girlfriend, they begin to tease her, but Nell is quick-witted and manages to outsmart them in their verbal exchange. In class, Nell and Woody are seated next to each other. As the lesson begins, Nell gets distracted, and Woody seizes the opportunity to access a banned website on her computer. The loud and unmistakable sound of the website draws the attention of the teacher, who, instead of getting angry, finds the situation amusing. However, Nell is left feeling embarrassed in front of her classmates. After class, Woody's friend talks to him about the upcoming school dance and what he should wear. The day continues with a field trip to a local museum. The teacher assigns the students into pairs to analyze various artifacts, and, to their dismay, Nell is paired with Woody. They are assigned to study a statue of a Mexican god. As they stand in front of the statue, an argument breaks out between them. Unbeknownst to them, the statue is magical and casts a spell on them during their quarrel. The following morning, both Nell and Woody wake up to an incredible surprise. They've swapped bodies. Nell finds herself in Woody's muscular frame, while Woody is now inhabiting Nell's petite body. Panic quickly sets in as they struggle to understand what happened. They decide to meet up and figure out a plan. Woody, now in Nell's body, tries to sneak out of his house without alerting Nell's mother, but it's no use. Meanwhile, Nell, trapped in Woody's body, is picked up by Harry for the drive to school. Woody, on the other hand, has to catch the school bus, a situation that frustrates him to no end when he fails to catch it. When they finally reunite at school, they are still clueless about the cause of the body swap. Woody optimistically suggests that the switch might be temporary and that they should just try to get through the day, hoping that by tomorrow, everything will return to normal. Their day at school turns into a series of awkward and embarrassing moments. In the first lesson, Woody, unprepared for the academic rigor Nell usually handles with ease, ends up making a fool of himself by giving dubious answers to the teacher's questions. In the cafeteria, Nell, now in Woody's body, is approached by Woody's girlfriend, who invites her over to try something new. Confused and anxious, Nell visits Harry's car repair shop, where she's informed that she must attend soccer practice that day, or Woody will get into serious trouble with the coach. Reluctantly, Nell goes to the practice, but it's a disaster due to her lack of athletic experience. The coach is furious, warning Woody that if this poor performance continues, he'll be benched for the big game. Next morning, Nell and Woody wake up to the disappointing realization that they are still in each other's bodies. Tensions rise as they argue over how each is handling the other's life. Woody complains about Nell's behavior at soccer practice and dislikes the clothes she's chosen for his body. Nell, trying to keep things practical, advises Woody to accept the situation and make the best of it, even suggesting he try changing his image. This leads to a new phase in their relationship where they begin to intentionally sabotage each other's reputations, doing bizarre things to embarrass one another. The situation escalates when Woody, now in Nell's body, takes revenge by breaking up with Nell's boyfriend. Angered, Nell decides to take drastic action. She goes out with a local biker, planning something reckless. However, when the moment comes, Woody, who's still in Nell's body, realizes that going through with the plan would be a huge mistake. He backs out at the last minute and escapes. The next day, rumors spread around school that Nell, who is really Woody, slept with the biker. Devastated, Nell confronts Woody, but he assures her that nothing happened. To clear her name, they confront the biker, who eventually admits that he made the whole thing up. Reflecting on recent events, Nell and Woody suddenly remember their argument in the museum and realize that the statue might be responsible for their predicament. They return to the museum, stand in front of the statue, and try to convince the god that they are good friends, hoping this will reverse the spell. But nothing happens. Realizing they may be stuck like this for a while, they decide to help each other prepare for the important events in their lives. Nell begins training Woody on how to excel in her upcoming university interview, while Woody teaches Nell how to improve her performance on the soccer field. Their relationship begins to improve as they support each other through these challenges. Woody, still in Nell's body, even helps a friend of his ex-girlfriend who is dealing with a cheating boyfriend. This friend invites her, to hang out with her group of friends. Meanwhile, Nell goes to a party with Harry and ends up getting very drunk. The next day, Woody helps her recover from her hangover and advises her to take it easy on the drinking. It's clear that their bond is growing stronger as they spend more time together. As the day of the big events approaches, Nell sneaks into her room where Woody is trying to find the perfect outfit for the university interview. She helps him choose, and afterward, Woody asks Nell to the school dance, which she accepts. The following morning at breakfast, Nell's mother criticizes Woody and questions why her daughter is spending so much time with him. This upsets Woody, who leaves after hearing Nell's mother insult his family's genetics. In the evening, Nell goes to find Woody and discovers him at the stadium, feeling down about missing the game and the university interview. She tries to encourage him, but he walks away. On the day of the interview, Woody, still in Nell's body, struggles initially but eventually impresses the interviewer by drawing parallels between rap music and poetry. He manages to turn the interview around and rushes to the soccer game just in time. Despite a rocky start, Nell, in Woody's body, rallies the team and leads them to victory, securing Woody's college future. After the game, a college representative approaches Woody, praising his performance and offering him a spot in their program. After graduation, the two meet up and share their recent successes. As they talk, the divine figure from the museum appears and returns them to their original bodies. However, a misunderstanding arises when Woody's ex-girlfriend suddenly kisses him. Nell, witnessing this, decides to leave, feeling hurt. The next day, Woody tries to explain, but Nell avoids him. In the evening, the school dance begins, and Woody, feeling out of place, looks for Nell. Meanwhile, Nell is at home, but her father encourages her to attend the dance, even giving her a beautiful dress. Woody is crowned king of the ball, but instead of celebrating with his ex-girlfriend, he sees Nell and rushes to her. They share a kiss and leave the dance together, finally united. The next day, Nell informs her parents that she's decided to take a gap year before going to university, choosing to focus on what she truly wants in life. She and Woody drive off in his new car, ready to start the next chapter of their lives together. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out our other recaps and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.